My blader can cut through armor and still cut a tomato.
So, Blademaster of Lyn coming out, doing whatever. Interesting thing that Lyn's doing actually is he's going for the building cancel. This is mostly because his scout peasant notices that that voodoo lounge is, you know, up there and under construction, and additionally that it's possible to get into his base. Actually, there are two places to get into the base. There's to the side of the altar and to the right over here. Now, I'm not sure if Grubby wanted to block off the base completely or not, because, for example, Lyn, I'm pretty sure did. I think next to the Voodoo Lounge and trees, that's a full block. The reason for this is because, watch this right here, a Blademaster in an Orc's base, super annoying. Just really, really, really annoying. And it's just a lot of damage output. You notice that Grubby does not have the lumber to tech right now because of this. Lyn should be on his way to tier 2 in just a second. He actually lost that scout peon. Okay. And Grubby going to almost lose his. Grubby's still not enough lumber to get himself tier 2, and Lyn actually is teching now. So this harass actually has gotten Lyn a little bit of tech advantage, which can be useful. He certainly costs his opponent some lumber. Grubby, however, is like, oh hey sup, I was creeping. Hi, I got an EXP tome and I bought a circlet and ability and now I killed a grunt. Balance. So certainly some luck from Grubby getting the EXP tome, getting him level 2, because crit certainly helped him kill the grunt. But the interesting thing here is, you know, both players know what's going on. Like they're each thinking like 2 steps ahead. Grubby knows that Lyn was already at the bottom left of the map. And even though Grubby's level 2 and would win a straight fight, he knows that Lyn is much closer to access to the boots. And it means that he's not going to get them. And he puts the grunts there just to be sure that, okay, yep, Lyn really did go for boots there. And it's just, you know, a little scouting technique, whatever, to make sure he wasn't creeping something ridiculous. But, you know, here's the crux of the game, though, that's going on right now, the creeping. The creeping is the most important part of this game. I mean, really, the Orc army is the Blademaster, and everything else is just support. I mean, there's a reason the entire army consists of Spirit Walkers and Raiders. Ensnare to keep stuff in place for the Blademaster to kill, and Spirit Walkers so that you don't want to focus the Blademaster. And yeah, certainly the units deal damage, I mean absolutely, but it's the Blademaster. And so if you're ever in question or in doubt as to who's winning, look at the items and the level on the player's Blademaster, and if those are relatively equal, look at the food count, and then upgrades, I guess. But really, so much of this game is decided by the Blademaster, and I cannot stress that enough. So there's that for you. I mean, just look at this blade chop down that null. It's freaking imbalanced. And there's 3. And yeah, stronghold going up, stronghold going up.
Yawn, 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 the day has just begun. Stretch, 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 and reach up to the sun. Rub your eyes, it's time to start the day. Eat, 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 then we can go and play.
Lyn just behind in EXP, he's a full level down because, you know, he lost to grunt, which made his creeping slower. And he was level 1 when Grubby was level 2. And hey sup, creep steal time, please thanks, okay bye. So if Grubby's good, he'll do this right. He actually goes for the grunt, which is interesting. And POW stolen GTFO. Lyn did get the belt of strength, but Grubby basically, I mean look at that. That is not something a level 1 Blademaster could have done. There's no way in hell. That's hi, I'm a level 3 Blademaster with mana, what's going on, I'm winning this game. I mean, his attack speed is just ridiculous, to be honest. So, again, very much the heroes that determine this game. Grubby should be able to block him off from that grunt, but I think he's doing kind of a bad job in surrounding and what have you. He really should have been able to get this, and it's just really sloppy play in my opinion. But Blademaster with some focus on that grunt, just peace, and he's doing this attack move cancel thing, and it's really powerful to do something like that. But you know, he's getting the Spirit Lodge now out in front, and real quick, and very good job on the wind walking time, by the way. Real quick, there's something important to point out. You know, he blocked off the back of his base, And even though he could build these lodges and bestiaries in the back of his base, this is Grubby I'm talking about. Fly can, I guess, but Fly, I believe, actually blocked off the back of his base. And when you do that, when you block off your peons, you actually have to go and put up the bestiary and lodge. And the important thing about this is that your bestiary and lodge are going to basically be partway up and cancelable right about when your Shadow Hunter comes out. And as long as you have dust, you should be able to force your opponent away. It is rare for your opponent to have a Shadow Hunter out and then be in your base, able to cancel stuff. You know, before they're too, basically, like, you'll have a Shadow Hunter coming out and your buildings will be up. Your opponent will have the same, but in order for him to cancel your shit, he has to come over to your side of the map, which, you know, travel time means that he's probably not going to have a Shadow Hunter with him, and so you'll be Shadow Hunter with versus an army that's Shadow Hunter-less, and it should make you force your opponent away, which is why these players have their buildings up in the front of their base, because it helps defend against Hall Smash and all these other things. And again, the peons, mostly protected. So let's see. Grubby obviously made a one entrance base. I think it's my opinion that he made a one entrance base on purpose. And then he could have built a 2 entrance base or a 0 entrance base if he wanted to. But I don't know. But anyway, here's the fight, and it's really all about killing the Shadow Hunter while he still has mana. And you just notice just the things that they're focusing on. No, not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Okay. Yeah. So you know, Hex on the Raider, Hex on the Shadow Hunter, kill those off really quick, and then you notice this blademaster is going to start focusing the Shadow Hunter. And Grubby quickly realizes there's no way I'm killing a blademaster. I mean, nice trying the juke here, trying to get himself away, but I have a lot of windwalks. Your hero just died. So in some ways,